We live? I don't see shit. Oh shit! No, nigga, give me another angle. Fuck. I don't know what goddamn. I don't know what motherfucker. What's the name I need to be looking at? Oh shit! I got on crisp white tee today. Ow! So as we up? Welcome to Streetz Talkin Radio. This pussy ass, ragged ass show. The show must go on. As you can see, I'm here by my motherfucking self today. There's nobody here but me and Emoji Face Trump. And I just posted the link on my Facebook page. How the hell are y'all today? What's going on, Trump? Yeah, because I come in this motherfucker, the shit ain't fucked up. I don't hear nothing in my ear. Let me see. You be fucking up, Joe.
Everything's working for you guys, man.
Well, okay, there I go. I couldn't hear anything. What's good with y'all? What the fuck is up? As you can see, I'm here by myself today. There's no Norman. There's no Patty. We ain't gonna even talk about that other broad. It has been an interesting 2 fucking weeks. There's been a lot of bullshit that's been going on. We've been addressing it on other platforms. We got old funky Woody Woodpecker looking ass girl that tried to create a whole motherfucking genre of slandering me and Trump. That shit didn't work. Shit, I didn't get no intro. I didn't get nothing. This shit is welfare. But anyway, look, this is, I'm live. I ain't doing shit else. I ain't got nobody in the chat room. This is going to be real light tonight. This might be real short. Shit, we ain't got shit to do after this Trump. Any hoes we can go see afterwards? No hoes? Nigga, I have gotten old, nigga. I don't even want to fuck as much as I used to. It's not that I don't want to fuck. I don't want to fuck as much. The shit is taxing on the niggas midsection. Let's see, the last 2 weeks, normally I start the show off asking my co-hosts what did they do for the last 7 days, because we really don't fuck. Well, I might go back and forth with Norman talking business, but 7 days, 14 days. For the last 14 days, yes. 2 major things happened. Avengers Endgame came out. Did you see it, Trump?
I saw it.
You saw it Friday?
I saw it Friday.
What you think about it?
I liked it. It wasn't the hype was a little bit more than what the movie came out to be, but it was still good. It was too long.
I think that the last fight scene, the movie could have been condensed, but they had to tell a story. The fight scene at the end was epic. I think we waited, 12 years, 21 movies, 22 movies to get to this conclusion of the story. And I think that after the initial viewing of the movie, it started to subside. Yeah. Because what happened was on Sunday, the greatest motherfucking fight in television cinema happened. Game of Thrones, the fight of Winterfell or whatever, the Battle of Winterfell. See, Trump don't watch Game of Thrones, so he don't know what the fuck he missing.
I'm gonna have to. I will binge watch it one day this next month.
Listen, I'm telling you, last summer I decided to watch Game of Thrones. Right? I don't know what camera I'm looking at. Okay, last summer I decided to watch Game of Thrones, because I wanted to see what the hype about. My girl Jackie, my homie Jackie, she used to always tell me I need to watch it, And I really wasn't big on TV at that particular time. So I decided to watch first episode. That ended. I watched the second episode. I looked up in like 8 days. I had watched every fucking episode. I was glued to the television. Every chance, every moment I got, I needed to see the next episode. And the thing I like about Game of Thrones is it's a lot of fucking going on this show.
I heard, and see, I got it confused with
Spartacus,
because my friend would say, man, you got to check this out. And the first episode turned me off because they was fucking each other in the butt and slitting throats the whole show. I was like, oh no, I don't want to watch this.
No, Game of Thrones, they be straight up pounding motherfuckers out. This motherfucker on the character on the name Littlefinger, he's a pimp, and he runs a whorehouse, and he be having everybody in and out that motherfucker. Them hoes be them pussies be in the streets, motherfucking whorehouse. So, what's up in the chat room? Sex Potions and Pedals, Lauren, aka my fucking headache. So yeah, I think that Game of Thrones, that episode, took a lot of steam out of the people's excitement about seeing Avengers, because that motherfucker, that was 90 minutes of straight fire. Yeah. So
I heard.
Yeah, I watched that, and I did that, and then you brought something to my attention. Well, about the young lady. Okay, let me just go ahead for those that don't know. No, we're not going to keep talking about it, but it was a young lady who had a show here. Y'all remember the last episode where I kirked the fuck out, where she went and started her own YouTube page because she fired Trump's station. She put it out there like she left the station, but the reality of it is that there was scheduling conflicts. She did a whole 30-minute video about me, and then I did a response video, and I was going to leave it at that. But at the end of her video, she said she's going to make a second video about Trump. Then she tried to put Trump business out in the motherfucking streets. And then me and Trump did a show, what, Friday. Okay, we did a show Friday, and we addressed that. There's been nothing else on her page since then.
And there probably will be, because she's probably now trying to think of something creative to put on her page besides, messing with us. So hopefully, I'm done with it. Even if she does come back with some bull on her page, I'm still done with it. So have at it, have fun, throw all your lies out there. I'm completely done with it.
And what else has happened in my own personal life is tax season ended. I guess, for those of y'all that don't know, I've been doing taxes for a very long time. And it's always at the end of tax season where most of the bullshit happens. People, hit. It's a funny thing where people hit you on the last possible day of tax season with their shit, and then try to press you out to do it. Like, no, motherfucker, you done waited till the last second. I had a pile of shit. I got motherfuckers still calling me right now. And I'm like, dude, after tax season, I officially take a 2-week break. If I didn't get to you because you waited till the last minute, you just gonna have to wait. I mean, I like the money and all, but I like my sanity. So that shit is over. In the news, President Trump is still an asshole. Joe Biden has announced that he's running for president. Him and Bernie's camps are beefing. I don't give two shits about none of that. I'm not excited about any of that bullshit. Y'all go ahead and you all argue out what it is you want to do. And when you get to the end, when you all decide, if your bullshit sounds like less bullshit than Trump's, I'll go maybe participate. But if your bullshit sounds just as bullshitty as Trump's, I don't want to have motherfucking shit to do with that. Also, yesterday, we lost, was it yesterday or today? I think we lost John Singleton.
Well, yeah, I think it was yesterday officially.
Yesterday we lost John Singleton. If you don't know who John Singleton is, John Singleton was the director of Boys in the Hood. He directed Higher Learning. He directed, what are all of the movies that he did? He did quite a few.
He did a rack.
Yeah, he did a rack. He did a lot of movies. And he had a stroke, I think, a couple of days ago.
Only 51.
Only 51. He had a stroke a couple of days ago. And
Poetic Justice,
Higher Learning,
Shaft, Hustle and Flow.
He did Hustle and Flow? I didn't know he did Hustle and Flow. Okay, he did more than what I thought. So that was that. So RIP. I guess I hate saying shit like rest in peace and prayers go out to the family. that ain't doing nobody no motherfucking good. You know, we need to just keep John Singleton. I said Singleton. I'm fucked up. Singleton's name in a positive mention. He did a lot for black cinema.
Rosewood too.
Rosewood. Okay, yeah. He did a lot for black cinema, and he made movies that we could look at and be proud of. I mean, we wasn't buck dancing, we wasn't cooning. Even with Boys in the Hood, with the violent undertones, it was still a positive message with it. I remember I was in France when they came out. I was in the military, and I was deployed in the Mediterranean. And Boys in the Hood had been shipped off all across the world. And us black servicemen, when we hit a port, if we seen somebody black, we gravitate right towards them. Them motherfuckers used to run from us because they were so scared of African American males based on the depiction of us in that movie that was heavily marketed all over the world. And that was the one time it made me conscious of the efforts to portray black American men in such a negative light. So I hope that his family is, able to move forward and carry on his legacy. And that's that. What else happened? What else has gone on? LeBron James didn't make playoffs.
LeBron James, the draft,
the NFL. Nick Bosa.
Oh yes, by the 49.
Nick Bosa was the second pick of the NFL draft. What was he from? Ohio State? One of the two?
Ohio State, I think.
Ohio State. A fuck boy.
Why you say that?
He's a fuck boy because he has a lot of issues publicly that he has expressed against black people. And what's funny is Colin Kaepernick was blackballed from the NFL for simply kneeling and expressing how he felt regarding the treatment of black people in this country. Well, Nick Bosa has been welcomed with open arms.
Of course.
He's been the second draft pick. Our racist and cheap Donald Trump congratulated him on Twitter on being picked second, even though the first pick was an African American. He thanked Nick Bosa. Nick Bosa has said that Black Panther was the worst movie of all Marvel movies. He said Beyonce music is trash. He retweets shit from white supremacist Twitter accounts. Wow. But of course when he knew he was getting drafted, he started to not only apologize, but he went through his Twitter account and started, deleting everything. But he's being encouraged to speak his mind, which I find hilarious because niggas are always being told to shut up and play ball. We don't want to hear your political opinions about things going on. We just need you to shut up, make your millions, nigga, run, catch, and don't say nothing. But this cracker, this devil is allowed to say all kind of fuckery, and he continues to be celebrated. So that's the bullshit that's going on there. So those are some of the things that we talked about. My mouth dried in the motherfucker.
Yeah, I was going to say something, then I forgot. It skipped my
mind.
Are
you drunk, or are you? Did you have a little taste before you had
drink? Nope. I haven't had any drink. Nope. I just forgot. I had something on my mind I was going to say about something that happened this week, but I forgot what it was.
Well,
last week.
I got some things I want to talk about because I'm being a little reserved today.
Yes, you are. This is surprising.
This is surprising.
It's like you thinking now before you speak. You
I'm thinking about it before I'm thinking.
Normally you just blurt it out there and let the consequences happen, you know?
Look, I don't be worried about no motherfucking consequences,
but tonight it's like you worried about them tonight. What's going on?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very, very short break. And when I come back, then the asshole will be here. So I need you to stay tuned. I'm going to be back because I need to talk about some of these funky bitches.
You knew that was going to happen.
When these funky bitches. There's some things that I just have to get off my chest. So give me 5 minutes, Trump. Give me some of your cousin's music.
Fumando maconha de novo.
Purchase your tracks today.
I'm tired of this church.
Oh, sang on me. That's a beautiful.
Oh, that was fucking hilarious. Hey, yo, story time. So I used to attend this church when I was real little. I'm a fucking heathen now. But we used to attend this, our family church is called Divine Love Baptist Church on the south side of Chicago. We used to have to get up at 7 o'clock in the morning to get ready because if you know anything about going to a black church, you in that motherfucker all day. So we would get there like 8 o'clock in the morning, Sunday school, 9 o'clock service, 10 o'clock devotion, 11 o'clock prayer, 12 o'clock lunch, 1 o'clock come back to the choir. This shit used to go on to like 3 o'clock, and I really know what it was. It was my aunt and my uncle's way of getting all the kids out the house so they get their freak on while we sitting up in church. So I used to always sit and read my aunt's big Bible, and it had all the pictures in it and shit, right? So I would be reading, and none of this shit really made sense to me. I'm like, okay, this shit, you know, as a young child, I was very, very a skeptic, even at such a young age. So, motherfucking, holy shit. We sit in church and our preacher was Reverend Hardy. And Reverend Hardy was giving a sermon saying that basically, if you have the faith of a mustard seed, you can say to the mountains, be removed, and it will be removed from you, right? So talking about healing. Yeah. And at that fucking moment, a bee stung me in the eye. Now, having to be in church every fucking weekend, I see people falling out, foaming at the mouth, Holy Ghost. I see motherfuckers tapping on the head, they fall out, they heal all that shit. So I'm like, okay, I'm on deck. It's my turn to get fucking healed. I'm waiting, my eyes big than the motherfucker. My cousin Rhonda's trying, I'm screaming, I'm like running in circles and shit. So they're going to take me downstairs. I had never been baptized before, so I finally get downstairs where I'd never go with this big-ass baptismal pool. I said, oh, this shit is about to happen. Like in the motherfucking Bible where John the Baptist baptized Jesus and the doves came from the sky and the shit like that, and it's really about to happen, and I'm in excruciating pain, but I'm about to get healed. That motherfucker gave me a towel with some ice in it.
See, that's that bullshit. That's what I'm talking about.
A motherfucking towel with some ice in it. So I was like, you can kiss my ass, motherfucker. I don't believe in this pussy ass shit. How
somebody not gonna walk and you gonna heal him, but somebody
get stung by a bee
and you
just gonna hand me some fucking ice.
Maybe he used all his healing powers for the day.
Yeah,
I don't know.
probably so, because that was some bullshit.
He's out of healing powers for the day. You gotta wait tomorrow. They recharge at 12 midnight.
Oh my God, that was the fucking funniest shit ever. But look, what I want to talk about today is I've been seeing some shit on social media for the last couple of years, and I'm noticing a trend. And the trend is this. A lot of you motherfucking women are getting on my motherfucking nerves with these damn memes about relationships, how you so fed up, how you tired, how a man needs to do this, how he needs to do that, how he needs to come at you. How about this? Bitch, you fucked it up. Where's the meme about that? There's never a meme in social media or on fucking Twitter or on fucking Instagram or on Facebook where the bitch is taking responsibility for the relationship being fucked up. Have you noticed that?
All the time.
I see it all the time, and it's always the motherfuckers who, you know, I'll see their story, and then it'll be them talking about, you know, a woman is not supposed to do this and a real man is supposed to do that. And I'm just sitting there looking like, bitch, you wanted out of a relationship and you got it. You single because you wanted to be, because you thought the grass was greener on the other side. And your motherfucking ass soon realized that you was just another funky bitch. Another funky bitch who says that I never see this shit from men. And it's like the older these motherfuckers, I expect this from the young girls because they don't know any better.
How young?
Under 30. Because you're still in the, you still have
I'm
that
gonna say
learning.
under 25. I think I gotta give them
that you don't even pay attention to. We're older.
Yeah.
So when you get to your mid-30s and you still have no sense of accountability. You take no responsibilities for the failures in your relationship. Because a relationship is, the root word of relationship is relate.
Relate. Yep.
Relate. It takes two or more people or things to relate. And if you're not relating, it's not because you are pure and white as snow.
Exactly.
We have a problem, particularly in this country, but specifically in our community, where us as men, because of the absence, we don't make women responsible for the shit, or hold our girls responsible for the shit that they do.
Right.
They always have this thing where they can blame someone else, particularly a boy. And that turns, like, if you have a son and you have a daughter and they do something both fucked up, 9 times out of 10, what we say is, well, you let her do it.
Right.
Why don't you stop her from doing it? You put all the responsibility on the man. And that's cool. But when you don't have no accountability on a woman, then she grows up to be a young girl who has no accountability for shit that goes on around her. She becomes an old funky bitch who posts all these fucking memes on social media. Ain't you too old for that shit?
You in your 30s posting subliminal memes about an ex
A motherfucker that didn't moved on.
Moved on. He probably, yeah.
He moved on. And you want to know something else, you dumb bitch? He happy. He's happy. He is so fucking happy without you. You may think because of your ego, because men have pride and women have ego. You may think because of your ego allows you to believe that you the best thing. How many times have you heard a woman say, I'm the best thing that ever happened to that motherfucker? I cook, I clean, I fuck him all the time, I wash the dirty clothes. Bitch.
And a lot of them don't even say that. A lot of them think now all they gotta do is give them some pussy and that's it.
You know, you got a lot of motherfuckers who think that all they need to bring to the table is some pussy.
That's it. That's most of them think that way these days.
And they get old and they think that they can bring some pussy to the table. Now, pussy, the hottest commodity on the market. But I get tired of fucking at this point in time. My focus when I was in my fucking 20s and my 30s was pussy.
That's right.
It was pussy.
Right.
Don't get me wrong. You could impress me with just some fucking pussy. You cannot impress me with just no pussy no more.
No, cause now you get to the age now where it's like, now I'm at the age. I'm sorry, I don't care. Nobody say laugh, whatever. But if you find you look good and you suck and your energy and your attitude sucks, I don't even want the pussy. To be honest with you, I'm like, it's not worth the headache.
I see motherfuckers with good government jobs that make a decent amount of money, and they didn't quit the relationship thinking that at your late 30s, your early 40s, hell, even your late 40s, that you still got some marketability. No. Let me tell all you women out here, your value decreases the older you get. Your value decreases the older you get. You're not a classic fucking car that holds its value or appreciates in value the older you get. Your face getting older. Your titties getting older. Your ass is sagging. The funky ass attitude that you had when you was young is 10 times fucking worse.
10 times worse now.
You might have a good job. You might have some monetary assets, but that is perfectly fine for a motherfucker that don't have nothing that ain't on his feet. But a nigga got a little something about himself. What values us, what we value it later on in life is peace of mind.
Peace of mind.
And if you cannot give a man peace of mind, you are worthless.
That's it.
If you disagree, call 301-232-5700. I mean, I'm taking callers. I ain't doing shit else. I ain't got no motherfucking.
Here's another thing when it comes to some of these women, especially like you said in the 30s. If you going from dude to dude to dude, and neither one of these motherfuckers has wifed you up by now, it is something wrong with you. I've seen women I know who every time it's always the nigga's fault. It's always the nigga's
man's fault.
You can't be nigga after nigga after nigga after nigga that don't wife you up. What's the common denominator?
Well, look,
You.
and I know there's some bitch sitting there going, motherfucker, I don't need no motherfucking man. Shit, I choose to be this way. Bitch, don't nobody choose to be a cat lady. You sort of kind of inherit that distinction because you ain't shit and nobody sees value in you. And a lot of you all gonna have to keep Benadryl because your cat allergies are gonna fucking act because you're gonna be a fucking cat lady. You're gonna be a cute bitch with a little purse dog. Nobody's gonna fucking want you.
Nobody. They gonna want to fuck you and they gonna want to sleep with you, maybe hang out with you for a little while. But other than that, no.
Some women are under the misconception that if a man wants to have sex with you, that
He wants you.
that he wants you. No, he don't.
No.
I promise you, if you could detach that pussy and hand it to him, he'll take that motherfucker and be like, thank you, and walk the fuck off.
Exactly. Exactly.
Thank you, ma'am. Walk the fuck off. Some of you all, and you think to us that you're an asset when all you are is a liability. You are a vagina attached to a human being.
That's it.
Cause your attitudes is bad.
This is bad. I know women. I'm like, damn, you fine. Why you ain't nobody get you? You so fine, blah blah. You get around them for a few. You be like, oh, I see why motherfuckers don't fuck with you. You are fucking insufferable. The pussy ain't worth all this.
Look, and that's why a lot of these older hoes.
So what's your definition of old hoe? What's the age range?
Okay, the older hoes. Older hoes is the older hoes get to their 50s. I mean, not their 40s. They get to their 40s.
Late 30, early 40.
And they have a little, they didn't, the body didn't held up. Mm-hmm. So instead of the body being something like a Mazda 626, maybe the body is like a Volvo. Because you drive Volvos and Volkswagens for a very long time. The engines hold up. So the bodies hold up. And they can get a young dude to fuck them.
Yeah.
Young dudes don't think about credit.
No, hell no.
Young dudes don't think about financial assets.
Young dudes don't think about why you.
They don't think about passport, needing a passport to travel.
None of that.
They just think about some pussy. So I got this young boy who want to give me some of that meat, and I have some kind of value. No, you don't. You are worthless, funky bitch. I need a lot of y'all to do personal inventories of your attitudes and your outlooks. Because being a cat lady is not the thing you want to be. Meow.
Now, let me play devil's advocate here.
Okay, let's see what you got to say.
It's a lot of women out there listening. They saying, you sound like a bitter old man. You sound upset. You sound mad. You sound like somebody hurt you. What is your response when they say that to you?
My response is this. You have Twinkies. You have Wonder Bread. Mm-hmm. Wonder Bread, albeit delicious when you first get it, it sits for a day. It's still good. 3 days. It's still good. 4 days.
It's a little stale. It gets a little stale.
It's starting to stiffen. The bread starts stiffening up. 5 days, the edges get hard. 6 days, start turning a little yellow. 7 days, molds on the corner. That's a woman. A Twinkie can sit on the shelf. It might not be good for you. Mm-hmm. It might not be healthy. But that motherfucker is edible for a very long time. That's an old man. This is why an old man could go post up in the bar, in a young club, and he could leave with something. But this is also why an older woman go post up in a young club, and people looking at you like you ain't got no motherfucking business there. They ask, whose mama?
Or they trying to dress young. They in the 50s trying to dress like
whose mama is trying to get your who mama in here looking for them? Look, If you don't get chose by your mid-30s, bitch, you need to either adjust your attitude or settle for the fact that you just gonna be a hump hole.
That's it.
A cat lady. A hump hole with good credit. Don't be a hump hole with good credit.
Now let me, you know, cause let's
What
talk
up
about,
to everybody in the chat room? What up to everybody on Instagram watching?
let's talk about the good ladies.
What about them?
I know you don't like to talk about anything good, but
No. I do like to talk about anything good, but see, good is subjective.
okay.
It's very subjective. It's subjective to the individuals. And that's why you have a lot of these women who have this misconception that because I clean for him. Okay. I cook for him. Okay.
I cook for myself.
I fuck him. I fuck him and suck him when he wants to. Look, in order for a man to get peace of mind, he might tell you whatever it is he think you want to hear. Your food, while it is edible, might not be good. Your head, while you put on a performance, might be trash.
That's why a lot of these women put on big time performances in the bedroom because they know, damn, I gotta really put it on this nigga because I ain't got shit else outside of this bedroom he gonna want. So let me go ahead and let me give him the head of lifetime, the pussy of lifetime. She gonna do all type of Olympic gold medal acrobatics on your ass when you know outside of that you really ain't got nothing else off.
If you're not giving a man peace of mind, and as a man, if you're not giving a woman security, you're really operating in foreign territory. If you as a man, and let me jump on the fellas, if you're not able to provide a woman the minimum amount of security, then all she doing is babysitting your ass. She babysitting your dick. Yep. That's all it is. And if you as a woman can't give a man the minimum amount of comfort, because see, being confrontational, it ain't working.
It ain't working.
Arguing with him all the time because you make a few dollars, it ain't worth it. Because a motherfucker will sleep on the park bench if it means he got to have peace of mind. Yep. So, to all you meme hoes, it ain't going to make your personal situation no better because you flooded my fucking social media timelines with this bullshit about these relationships. Everybody always, man, you don't like women. I got somebody that showed up in my Instagram inbox right now. Man, you don't like women, Boots. Man, I can tell you don't like women. That ain't true. That's not even remotely true. I just don't surrender my balls in order to get along with women. I'm not doing that. I'm not taking a step backwards. I might move laterally, but I'm not taking a step backwards and minimizing my strength as a man to make some woman feel comfortable, because there are women out there I know that are comfortable in their own femininity that can coexist with me with my strength. I don't have to be a pussy with my balls in a nightstand in order to get along with women. I want a woman to be able to tell me, yo, this is what's going on. This is where you're going wrong. Right. And be able to know how to do it. But at the same time, you got to be able to take corrections yourself.
Exactly.
And a lot of times, we don't socialize our women and our girls to accept responsibility. They just got to be fucking perfect.
Criticism.
I gotta concentrate so hard on how to say what I need to say to you in a way that doesn't offend you, to the point where I have watered down my message so much it don't mean shit anymore, and you really don't understand what the fuck I'm saying, because all you're gonna do is disagree. Exactly. Because you don't have it in you to take correction. And that's why you posting memes on social media and making the rest of the fucking world miserable like your ass. You fucking bitch.
I'm gonna tell you a couple of things in my opinion to me that are not sexy at all. Number one, an impatient woman is that's just not good. That's just not sexy at all. Number two, I forgot what the fuck I was getting ready to say. And I ain't even had no drink today.
You ain't even had no drink.
Damn.
Right?
Hey, it'll come back to me.
What, your sugar high, motherfucker?
I don't know what it is. I ain't had, man.
You need one of them pills?
Nah, I need a drink. That's what helped me bring my memory back. But yeah, go ahead. I forgot what I was going to say.
Yeah, that's
no. Be able to take criticism. If you can sit out here and tell these dudes, tell these niggas everything they can do wrong, When I come back and say, well, you like, and you can't do that, you will be alone for the rest of your life.
There's an epidemic of cat ladyology that's on social media.
Big time. Especially on my fucking time.
You got, and I've gotten to the point where I can't even coexist with them on social media. I gotta unfollow you. I gotta block you. I can't see it because I can't. Now, here's another thing that I have a big problem with. I'm not big on substance abuse. I know people smoke. I smoke. I know people drink. I've seen you shit-faced. I've had to drive you home. And I used to drink myself socially. And then it was a cool dark night. Me and, my ex-wife and some liquor was involved. And that night I've never drank again. Because I don't want to find myself doing something while I'm drunk that would make me cringe if I did it while I'm sober. So let me say this. I don't like nobody who acts an ass when they under the influence. And then once they sober and you bring them that energy that y'all was going back and forth with when they was drunk and they act like they offended. That is like the most irksome shit to me. You could be all over me and drunk. And then the minute I say something to you and you ain't had a drink, now all of a sudden you act like I farted in a stuck elevator with you.
Yeah. And, that's it. That's all you caught up.
Yes. I've had, and we talked about this on the air because I already got into, the situation before, and I'm not going to be too specific, but how is it that I ain't fuckable when you drunk? Like, I don't get that.
Yeah.
And then you wonder
why you single.
Let me detour. You've been a hoe all your life. You've been doing hoe as shit. You've been out here, the pussy been out here in the streets. You've been giving it up. You've been throwing it out there. You get to a certain age, and now all of a sudden you bitches play with celibacy like they're fucking dominoes. You done gave the pussy away to everybody. I don't understand the logic of some women who will be certified tramps. Yep. And then when they find a motherfucker that they like, you can't be a tramp with him no more.
And he ain't gonna be around long.
I don't get that. Cause see, I hate when hoes like me. I hate when hoes like me. You a hoe, don't like me. Just wanna fuck me like you did the other motherfuckers you was fucking with. Don't like me. Why you gotta like? Don't you hate when a hoe like you? When the hoe like you?
Like that's not that don't make me feel like special.
Right, I don't. Right, you've been sucking dick like it's going out of style. And then when I approach you and I speak to you intelligently, I'm articulate, I'm funny, I got a little going on for me. Now all of a sudden you want to put your whole boots up and put on your house slippers. I don't want you. Your pussy got more miles on it than a goddamn Peterbilt engine. But you want to, hoes. This is just to the hoes. Don't like me. Don't like me. Don't get to the point where you've been a certified, I've been through my whole phase. Well, can I get an extension of your whole phase? Right. Can you just extend it for a short period of time so I can get the buns and then we turn around and, then you could go on about your business.
There's only one way that I'm not going to be all over a chick. If I'm digging you physically, there's only one way I'm not going to be all over you or be aggressive like I normally am. And that's if you just suck. Your personality, your whole vibes suck. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hoes stay away.
Some women tend to like our friend. I'm not going to say her, but I use her as an example.
Okay.
Some of you women need to stop letting these compliments go to your head. Men want to fuck you. Sometimes that's it.
That's it.
We will lie. We will cut the line. We will use diversionary tactics. We will do whatever the fuck it is we need to do to get in your drawers. Don't think because a man has flirted with you, told you you look nice, told you that, you know, you're beautiful, he just won't fuck you.
Oh, girl, you fine. Damn, girl. Damn, look, girl, look.
Y'all don't understand
Boy, I tell you.
the magnetic pull that a penis has to a woman's vagina. Woman's vagina is like a black hole, and the penis is like anything near it. We can't pull away. We can't. And sometimes, like I was looking, you know how you have on social media, you have your memories, you go back. And I got into it with this motherfucker. And she said, motherfucker, you offered to take me to Vegas. You offered to take me to Vegas. And I'm like, bitch, I tell everybody that. Why do you think you special?
Thank you.
I had to say, look, everybody who I've offered a trip to Vegas or a trip to Atlantic City with the promise of giving me some ass, raise your hand.
My whole damn time.
By round of applause.
It'll be like an arena and shit.
Like I just told you that because I thought at that particular moment that was what was gonna get me in the buns.
Thank you.
I had no intentions of doing none of that shit I said.
no.
Absolutely nothing.
And for you to feel special about that, that's like, damn, nobody's ever offered to do anything for your ass.
Right. Like, okay, did you get to Vegas?
Right.
Did you get to Vegas?
Fuck no.
Did you get a 2 for $22 at Applebee's? You didn't get nothing. I mean, if a woman, what does it look like? You know, me. You said you was gonna cook me dinner, so you must really like me. But did you eat? No. So the promise of something does not mean that I value you. I ain't shit. I'll be the first to admit I ain't shit. I'm surprised there's people in the world that love me. Cause I ain't shit. Ladies, I'm telling you right now. I be scared. I be saying shit on here cause I know my ex-wife be listening. I be scared she gonna fucking call in the show and fucking bum me the fuck out.
Please call in.
Oh hell no. I can't
Please
have that little
call
black
in. You
motherfucker
listen.
call in.
Come on, call in. That's all good, Lord.
We get along now. So I'm cool on that.
Yeah, you need to call in if you watching. The
I
number's up there for a reason.
She ain't
301-232-5700. Please call
That's
in.
the shit that you do. It's some other shit that I wanted to talk about. All I need to do is go. I have said some fucked up shit in my life, man. I swear to God. I really have. I had a conversation with my 16-year-old the other day via FaceTime for a whole hour. I should bring her on the show.
Oh, Lord.
It would probably be the funniest because she knows me and that motherfucker is just like me.
And it's going to be right here one time she really go out on your ass.
She tells me about myself, but she does it in a way. Because see, my daughter, this particular daughter knows that she can get away with any fucking thing as long as it's funny. Mm-hmm. She can say whatever the fuck she want. Her comedic timing is perfect. So this motherfucker be telling me about myself. It'd be a fucking shame. Look, I'm going to take another quick break because I'm the only motherfucker here. I might go a little bit past. Me and Trump might go a little past, but I'm gonna take another 5-minute break. I'm going to run my ass to the bathroom. I gotta take a piss, and then we gotta find something else to talk about because we're running out of shit to say. But I can talk about these funky bitches all night. But we'll be back in 5 minutes. See y'all in a minute. me up, bring me up. I'm back up in this bitch. Yeah, I know what I wanted to talk about. There was a 24-year-old in New York, I believe. 24 years old, he won the Powerball, $768 million. He won it by himself. You know, shit like that never happens to me. Look, I was at the casino at the other end of the casino because I go to Maryland. Well, I used to go to MGM Casino at the National Harbor. And the first year that they opened, they had the progressive slot. I mean, the progressive on the blackjack tables, and it got up to like 1.6 million. No, the progressive did. And a young college dude, 24 years old, got down to his last $40 in May and hit $1.4 million. I don't know what the first thing you're gonna do at 24 years old if you get $1.4 million or $768 million. But I think I'm gonna develop with the $768 million.
I'm gonna have a fucking attitude.
Which after taxes bring it to about $500 million. I'm gonna try cocaine.
Nah, I ain't gonna.
I'm gonna try crack cocaine.
Crack cocaine.
I'm gonna try crack cocaine. You cannot smoke up $500 million. You can't smoke $500 million.
Ain't no way I'm going to do that shit.
I'm gonna at least do it for a week.
Nah. You ain't say cocaine. You said crack.
I'm smoking crack. I'm not snorting it.
You ain't see.
I'm smoking that shit, bitch. Yeah, man, he won $24 fucking million. I don't understand that, man.
Damn.
That's fucking crazy. Oh, I know what I got to see. Look, I was having a discussion on my page because I hate cornflakes.
Yeah, I can't stand
the cereal.
no taste.
I grew up on that shit. You know, my mother, you know, bless her deceased soul. I'm coming to grips with my mother. And my mother she was on one. I won't say what I think on air, but my mother was on one. My mother was the stereotypical black working mother who cut a lot of fucking corners. When I wanted Captain Crunch, she bought Vitamin King. When I wanted Tricks, she bought Kicks. When I wanted fucking vitamin D milk, she bought Carnation, put some water in this shit. And one of the staples in our house growing up was fucking cornflakes. I hate cornflakes now. So I asked everybody, what is the 5 foods that you grew up on that can't come in your house now? Give me 5 foods that you used to eat. Because I don't know about you motherfuckers on the East Coast. Y'all bougie. Y'all always had like the little good government jobs. Y'all really don't understand poverty like people in the Midwest and the South. So give me your 5, Trump, and then I'm going to give you mine.
Oh, shit. I'm going to start with, and now that I know what's in it, I'm even more sick that I want Scrapple.
Scrapple?
Mother used to cook that shit almost daily for breakfast.
What the fuck is
you know what Scrapple? Oh, you don't want to know.
No, I don't know what
I don't even know why I brought it up because it's making me sick all over again. What else that I'm sick of that we had every time we fuck little child? I'm tired of damn. I gotta think because it's so much shit like watermelon. I'm tired of watermelon. Tired of that shit. Don't want no parts of it. Damn, there's some other shit too that we used to have all the time. I can't remember now, but it's a lot of shit that I used to have when I was young. I don't want nothing to do with no more.
Well, I'll tell you mine, and I'll break down why. Number 1, I've already said it, cornflakes. My older sister still likes this shit. And when I walk in her house, and I go in her pantry because I'm looking for something to eat, and I see that box of cornflakes, I turn around and swing on the first motherfucker behind me hoping to hit somebody. I fucking hate cornflakes, yo. I fucking hate it. The second thing I hate, grits. People love
I
grits.
don't like grits. I never really had it. I just don't like it.
Grits make me vomit.
Ugh.
I'm talking about as soon as it hit my mouth. It's the only thing besides certain. I stopped eating Chinese food because Chinese food was starting to make me vomit.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Chinese food. Oh God.
Especially when you put it in the refrigerator, you try to heat that shit back up.
God.
That is the worst fucking tasting shit ever. But grits. I remember my oldest sister and my Aunt Margaret got into a fight. I was like 3 years old. My Aunt Margaret tried to make me eat some grits.
Oh God.
And I was willing to go to the tree of woe and take a beating in order not to eat eat them fucking grits. The third thing that I hate, I know this is kind of corny. White rice. I hate white rice.
I love some white rice.
See, when I grew up, I was poor.
You had rice cereal before, didn't you?
What you mean rice cereal?
You ain't never had rice when your mother poured the milk over it and that's your cereal?
No.
Oh yeah, yeah.
See, I was poor. Well, we had to go borrow bread. Well, we had to go borrow lunch meat.
Oh.
Well, we had to go borrow a stick of fucking butter.
Have you ever had potty meat?
Potted meat?
That shit, my mother used to put that shit in lunch. I can't stand the sight of that shit.
Well, see, that would go into the top 10. I'm talking about the top 5.
Oh, okay, top 5. Oh man, that's in my top 5.
Number 4, Carnation canned milk. No matter how you mix it, whatever milk to water ratio you give it, whether you stir it for a whole 30 minutes, put it in the refrigerator, that shit does not taste like whole milk. Combine that with some fucking cornflakes and a limited amount of sugar.
Oh God.
You are talking about a kid that went many a days without it. That's why I'm not big on breakfast now.
He traumatized.
I'm traumatized from fucking cornflakes and carnation milk.
Oh shit.
I hate that shit. Now this one is going to be a shocker because it's going to make me lose my black card.
What's this?
You can't bring no Kool-Aid in my house.
That's not a big deal.
No. Kool-Aid is a staple.
Oh yeah, it is.
Coming from the time frame that we come from.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Kool-Aid was not only a staple in the black community, that was your drink.
Kool-Aid was the only thing you could make unsupervised when your folks went home.
Kool-Aid, there was no such thing as juice in black households. There was Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid.
Wasn't no grape juice, no orange juice,
Hey, your sister put like 2 cups of sugar in that mother. Oh,
no
man.
apple juice. There was drink.
It was more, man. Actually, the Kool-Aid was just colored sugar, because it was more sugar than the Kool-Aid. The Kool-Aid was the color; it just colored the sugar, but it was just a big liquid sugar bottle, or whatever. That's all Kool-Aid was.
Man, look. Who is Nappy Vibes? I don't know who that is. Identify yourself, Nappy Vibes. Yes, either Kool-Aid or if you really want to get disgusted with it, Flavor Aid.
Never had that.
You've never had Flavor Aid?
Never.
That is the most disgusting shit. It was just that shit was like, have you ever? Okay, my mother from my entire family, with the exception of my uncle who was born in Topeka, Kansas, is born from Pine Bluff, Arkansas. Real small town in Arkansas. I think it's like the second largest city in Arkansas besides Little Rock. And of course, when you come from the South, you have these home remedies. And one of the home remedies for something that I got frequently which was diarrhea. I was a little shitty boy. Wasn't no Pepto-Bismol. Wasn't no milk of magnesia.
No Kaopectate?
No Kaopectate. No. Wasn't none of that shit. That shit costs money. One of the home remedies my mother used to give me was flour water.
Flour water.
Flour water.
Y'all had cheese, didn't you?
No, nigga, listen. She'd have a cup. She'd take a heaping spoon of flour, stir it in there, and you drink it. It was supposed to coat your stomach.
Oh, so y'all was poor.
Look, listen, man. When I'm telling you, look,
Y'all wasn't poor. Y'all was poor.
People when I listen to people like my children, I just be want to smack shit out of them sometimes. I'm like, you little entitled fucks.
Yes.
You all don't know what the fuck you all are. You missed a wonderful life. I mean, it made me tough to the motherfucker. That's why I don't understand now when people talk about bullying and internet bullying. I don't understand that shit because I dealt with real bullying. Yeah. That's why I am the way I am. But we had home remedies. Flower water.
Damn. And what would that do?
It would make you not want to shit.
God damn.
It would coat your fucking stomach and stop you up. But it was the most disgusting shit going down. And I don't know if, flower water, man. Listen, I can't talk enough about how fucking disgusting it was. My mother would cut corners. She would fucking cut corners. We had that, and you said potted meat.
Potted meat, yes.
Potted meat.
Yes.
Potted meat like in the can.
In the can.
It's processed.
It's the most nasty shit.
It smells like dog food.
It looked like dog food. She used to put it on the sandwich.
Are you talking about like Vienna sausages? Because Vienna sausages at the time.
No, this was like,
I know what you're talking about. It looked like it's ground. It's just like, it's the throw. This motherfucker about to vomit. I'm not cleaning up that shit that you throw up.
I'm thinking about it, and now you know how it's funny how you can remember how shit tastes.
You can remember the taste, how it fucks with your mouth.
Oh man, that was the most disgusting shit. And my mother would do our sandwiches at night, but she wouldn't tell us what was in there, so we had to wait till lunchtime. Open our lunch boxes, be like, oh yeah, I hope I got peanut butter jelly today. Open that motherfucker, it's potted meat on bread. Nasty.
You sound like you still traumatized behind that.
I don't even want to go down the same aisle as that shit. I don't even want to see it in the can. That shit was disgusting.
Look, people today don't understand what poor is. Poor is when you had the food stamp books. When your mama would pull out like the $10 food stamp or the $20 food stamp. We didn't have food stamps. Let me just be clear. No, let me take that back.
You wasn't really poor then.
No. My mother worked.
Okay.
Because she worked, she didn't qualify for food stamps.
So y'all was
But
fucked.
she bought them from people.
Okay.
So then, I had a little sense. I had a little pride. I wanted to go to the motherfucking store, and my mother would peel off these motherfucking my mother would peel off these food stamps out the book. And I would go to the store, and they wouldn't take the food stamp unless you had the booklet with them. They wanted to pull them out themselves. So now I got to take these food stamps back to the house and get the booklet. And you didn't want people to know that we was eating our food stamps.
Yeah. So you trying to hide the booklet?
So I'm trying to hide the book because I don't want everybody to know that I'm poor. And see, this is why I don't understand people nowadays. Y'all don't. In this day in society, there's so ways to make money to get by. There's so many social programs out here to get by. Y'all don't understand. Boy, I looked at my mother's her post office, because she used to keep all her pay stubs. Mm-hmm. And she was making like $125 an hour.
Damn.
When I was coming up.
That's, even back then, that's poor.
That's poor. I remember gas being 25 cents. I don't want to tell people how old I am.
You old as shit now. I ain't going that far.
But I remember when gas was like 25 cents a gallon.
Damn, I don't remember that.
Motherfucker, you ain't that much younger than me, nigga.
I'm young enough to not remember that shit.
Look, I can appreciate life now.
Unless
because
that was some Chicago shit.
I can appreciate, like when I go home, every time I go back to Chicago, I drive past the house where I grew up at.
What did it look like? Somebody living in there?
Somebody's living in there. I at one time I was gonna buy it, and then I was gonna wreck that motherfucker, take a fucking wrecking ball and knock that bitch to the ground. It was nothing. It was nothing. It was like the shortcuts that you had to get. Like I remember having to borrow sugar, go downstairs because the landlord lived downstairs, and we would go back and forth. They would come up there and borrow lunch meat. We would go down there and borrow bread. They would come upstairs and borrow it.
It's funny how you borrow bread.
Nobody knows what it feels like, how humiliating it is to borrow food.
How do you borrow bread?
My mama said, can you loan her a half a dozen of eggs until she get a check.
Okay, because when you eat the bread, you can't give it back.
You can't give it back, so you got to pay back. You got to pay back that loan, them eggs.
Okay.
People don't understand it. So I've seen poverty. I've seen poverty from a third world perspective, growing up on the west side of Chicago. God damn it, the fucking thing. I swear. What else did I? Oh, today is my 12th anniversary in my house. Yes.
At your current house.
In my current house. Today is I just looked at my timeline on social media and I showed that I bought my house 12 years ago today.
Well, congratulations.
No, don't congratulate me
I bet
because
you a whole bunch of debauchery and all types of shit.
because due to the what are those things that they have you sign?
Reverse mortgage?
No. The things you have you sign during the lawsuit where you get money and you can't talk.
Oh, you have a non-disclosure.
I have, due to the non-disclosure agreement that I signed in December.
Oh, okay.
I can't talk about it, but today is the 12th year I'm in my house. I'm ready to take a wrecking ball to that motherfucker too.
Well, you can always rent it out.
Yeah, you can always rent it out, but then I started to, like, after me and my ex-wife separated, I started to sell that house, but I'm like, fuck that, I ain't that hurt. Fuck that. You know, I hit divorce makes nothing ruin. Look, I'm not against people getting married, right? I'm not against. I have actually entertained the idea of getting married again. It comes and it goes. One thing I have learned, nothing ruins a great relationship like marriage.
I was thinking about getting married. I was thinking about getting married, not to nobody in particular. I was just thinking about shit. I would do it again if the right person come along. But then I'm like, nah.
Marriage is.
How about we just sign a contract? We just had that open Stedman relationship without the money. We can do that. Then that'll work. But marriage, I've been there, done that. Maybe I was young, but I ain't doing that shit no more.
I think society puts too much pressure on people to get married.
They do.
I think I think society, government benefits when people get married. They benefit monetarily because if you really think about it, outside of property and assets, to make it easy to transfer when one person dies, what are the benefits of marriage? What is the benefit of two broke motherfuckers living in the projects? He on house arrest.
Well, I mean, look at Good Times. Look how their marriage worked out. You know?
Yeah, look how it worked out. James went down south and fucking died. That's what the fuck happened. What is the benefit? Because somebody called into the station, 301-232-5700. I don't understand. Outside of the making it easy to transfer property from one person to another person who are not your children, what is the benefit anybody gets from marriage? You can still have kids and not be married. You can still fucking not be married.
It's more detriment because then what if it don't work? You gotta get a divorce. You gotta go to court. You gotta pay alimony.
This is what I'm saying.
All this shit is ridiculous.
You need permission from the government to get into a marriage. You need permission from the government to get out of the marriage. They dictate the terms of when you can leave that relationship when y'all don't like each other. Like what my would be when she was here. Her and her husband going through a divorce, and the court telling them that they can't fuck. What?
Well,
now you gonna govern my dick and my pussy now?
Right. That's what you. I mean, well, here's the thing. Well, they only. How they gonna find out?
Because that motherfucker like B-toe.
Right.
But I'm just saying.
But at the same time, all marriage. Let me tell you what marriage is to me. Marriage is basically a piece of paper that tells the other person that all the people I done fuck, you won. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Because other than that, why? Who else? You get married. People still cheat when they get married. Marriage. The thing of marriage does not mean shit as it did 25 years ago. Back 25 years ago, it didn't mean as much as it did 25 years prior. Every year, every generation, the marriage goes down, and less people are getting married now.
Well, this is the thing that people tend to, and I know I'm gonna piss a couple of people off. Women have hijacked marriage, devalued it, steered it away from its original purpose, thus leading to 70% of all marriages in the United States ending in divorce. There's a fucking reason for that.
How have women done that?
Women have done that in the sense that they have changed the definition of what marriage is supposed to be, and why you get married. Marriage was never originally about love. It was never about love.
No, it was about
Property.
Children with
It
you.
was about property.
Yeah, I'm only having children with you.
No, not even that. Marriage was an agreement between two men. It was an agreement between two men. Here it is. I'm a man. I'm married. This woman that gave me 6 kids. 3 boys, 3 girls.
Oh, yeah.
The boys go out with me to hunt. The girls stay home, help their mama. We go hunt, take care of the food, bring it back, y'all prep the food. Now, I done got older. My sons, they didn't went off. They didn't find them wives. They gone about their motherfucking business. But you 3 bitches still here. Now I got to go out and hunt for y'all motherfucking asses. Your brothers is gone. Y'all here. I got to go hunt. I got to gut the deer to make motherfucking fur for you little 3 bitches. I gotta work 3 times as hard than I did before, because them motherfuckers done gone off and did their thing. So here come this horny motherfucker. He got a plot of land. He got a house sitting on the land. He got a couple of chickens, a couple of ducks, a couple of cows. He needs somebody to help him with that property. So he come and tell me, hey, I see you got a daughter. I want some kids so they can help me with this shit as they get older. I tell you what, I'm going to give her a dowry, a few dollars. Them two, that bull and that cow over there, I'm going to give you that. And I'm going to take this bitch off your hands. Just know she going to be my wife and she going to give me kids. You know what? That bull and that motherfucking cow, I have a little more meat. I have a little more milk to feed these other 2 bitches that ain't got no husbands. So now, they gone. That was marriage. It was about property. It was about an agreement between 2 men, with the woman just being a casualty of that agreement. She was of the same value as the land that he might have given, as the cows he might have exchanged. Now he gave her a dowry saying that I'm going to take care of you. This is your insurance paperwork. This is your insurance in case I fuck up. You got these few coins sitting here. You got this diamonds or whatever it is. You fuck up. Now, what happened was women redefined what marriage was supposed to be, what marriage was supposed to be about. It changed from the exchange of property to love. To love. What the fuck does love have to do with it? Motherfuckers was getting married and growing to love each other, getting and growing old together, having kids, acquiring more assets, acquiring more property, but it was never in the beginning about love. They arranged marriage. He might court her to sit down and have a conversation with her to see if the bitch is crazy. Once he figure out she ain't crazy, she look like she can have some kids, let's go ahead and make this happen. Boom. They was humping like Missa and Celie in The Color Purple. Now, she grew to love him because he was taking care of her. He was providing the same, he was providing for her, giving her the same sense of security that her father was. The father has been relieved of this other mouth to feed. That was marriage. Then you funky bitches came along with the help of De Beers Diamond Group and made love about you. No. This is why I don't understand
why men don't plan the marriages. We're not involved in the planning of the marriages.
Right. It's never about the man. It's my wedding day. It's my day. Why is it your day? Bitch, I'm about to be tied to you for the rest of my life. And if I fuck up, you gonna make my life miserable. So can I have some say in this process instead of me just motherfucking getting fitting for my damn tuxedo and showing up on the day of? They hijack marriage. They turn marriage into something that it was never really meant to be. And that's why it fails. Because you go into it, I love you. I'm in love with you. And then that love fades. That whole entire growing process, motherfuckers spend 6, 7 months, 8 months, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. And then now I'm using this event to show all these other bitches I got chose. Then De Beers Diamond Group, dirty low down motherfuckers, they came along and made it about the diamond, which has no intrinsic value. They don't. Take a diamond to a place that buys jewelry. They are weighing the gold. They don't give a fuck about the diamond because the diamond doesn't have any value. That's why gold is traded on the stock market. Diamond isn't. So you redefine marriage. You make it about bullshit. And then the next thing you know, marriage are ending at a 70% rate. And the more times you get married, the higher percentage it is of you getting divorced. That's how motherfuckers get married 2 or 3 times because they didn't survive divorce.
I already told you, marriage should be a contract. Marriage should be a contract just like in sports. You sign a 3-year deal with an option for a 4th. If shit don't work out, you can go ahead and sign that option up. The contract is over, it's over.
I do you one better. When you want to get married, what do you have to go get?
A prenup.
No.
You have to get a marriage license.
A license. Mm-hmm. And excluding license, excluding marriage. Every other license that you get
has an expiration date.
Yep. You either have to take continuous education courses to show that you're still proficient in whatever it was you needed that license for. You got to go drive to show that you're still capable of operating a motor vehicle. It gets renewed. If you does not meet those state issue qualifications,
it won't get renewed.
Yep. If you have any liens against you, taxes, parking tickets, they have to be taken care of in order for that license to be renewed. Well, why in the fuck is marriage, once you get it, a lifetime fucking agreement? I might not be good at this shit no more. This bitch might not be. She is applying for a license to be a wife. I'm applying for a license to be a husband. If this bitch ain't sucking dick no more, if she's not fucking, if she's not cooking, if she's not cleaning, if she's not giving me kids, then she is not proficient in her duties as a fucking wife, which is what she applied for, so she should lose her fucking license. Look.
And it's all true.
It's all fucking true. Look, I enjoy y'all being with me today. If you're looking at me on Instagram, you can find me at TJ_ the Chicago Kid. If you're looking for me on Twitter, you can find me under Jokes Galore. I will be in Alexandria, Virginia at my gym on Saturday. Mr. Hoist Gracie of UFC 1, 2, and 4 fame will be there. There's a seminar that I'm gonna be going to. Hopefully he'll slam me. I get to be able to say I did that. And that's what I'm doing. This is Streetz Talk radio show. I'm past my time. I'm about to go get me something to eat. Hopefully I will get something that isn't harmful. I'm about to go on a liquid diet for 30 days. Bro, I saw a brother that I know. Remember when the young lady was here, she was talking about the powder?
Yeah.
Okay, I have a brother named, Red. Red was like 330, 340 pounds. We got him the powder. He went on a liquid diet, and in 2 months, he lost 66 pounds.
Damn, 2 months.
2 months, 66 pounds. He got pictures all on his social media page.
So liquid diet was just nothing but liquid for 60 days.
He was juicing.
Juicing
Juicing his vegetables. Juicing is his fruit. and staying away from just
No solid food.
No solid food. 66 days. I mean, 66 pounds in 2 months. Look, hey.
I mean, see, I ain't laughing at that.
66
I'm just trying to
pounds.
see if you gonna do it. You gonna do it?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go once I leave here. I'm gonna go to the 24-hour Safeway and I'm gonna get all the ingredients that I need to buy because I got my juicer at home.
You gonna eat one last meal tonight, or you gonna?
I probably have a salad or something.
A salad. Oh shit.
Because I had these. It's like meat burgers, but they're not meat. And
Oh yeah. I had them before. Yeah.
them motherfuckers, when I was cooking, they smelled like dog food. They smelled like that pot of meat that we was talking about. I couldn't fucking handle it. So that was it. So I'm gonna try. Trump, you should do this with me, bruh.
Man, I ain't ready for that yet.
Why not?
Give me. What's it?
We ain't even got to do. We can do. Okay, let's just go. Let's go 1 week. 1 week.
Not. Give me. Not this coming week. The week after.
Why? See, that's what motherfuckers do. You procrastinate and then you fucking find a way to find. Look,
No. Cause this is you gotta give me time to prepare. How long did you know you was doing this?
I found this out 3 days ago.
Okay, but this it can't put. I can't be put on immediate crash.
What's the day? Today is Tuesday.
Give me to next week.
Nah, how about
Let me
this?
pick out all week and then I'll start next week.
How about this? We do a Dudes Talk Shit on Sunday.
Okay.
I'm gonna send you the ingredients.
Okay.
You get everything that you need to buy this weekend.
I got the blender. Damn, the blender's in storage. Okay.
Then
All right.
come Sunday, we're gonna mark the clock.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to go longer than a week.
I will give it my best for 1 week. There's so much shit out here. Intermittent fasting. You got liquid diets. You got all this shit, man.
I've literally, I know this dude. I've known this dude probably almost 20 years, and he's always been big.
Okay.
Once we go off the air, I'm gonna show you pictures of him before and what he just posted. He hadn't taken no pictures.
Yeah.
He ain't taking no pictures in like 2 or 3 months. He ain't taking no pictures, and he showed his pictures. And when I say the motherfucker pants, he got to pass his old pants when he started on him. You can fit another fucking person in them. He's lost that much weight in 2 months.
See, I ain't gonna need to do it that long. I need to lose weight, but I don't need to lose 66 pounds.
No, I want to lose.
Yeah, I ain't trying to look like
I
a stick.
I can stand to lose 66 pounds if I'm trying to get into something very, very active like combat sports or some shit like that. But, I'm just trying to get my dad bod.
About
Get
50.
rid of the
If
dad
I drop
bod.
50, I think I'm good. Drop 50, I'm good.
But
All right,
I've seen people, and I'm in the group, I see people who go 7 days and they say, I lost in 2 weeks 21 pounds. And I'm like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
I'll do it.
If I could drop 21 pounds in 2 weeks, I will be content.
When we do something, I will start next week.
So listen, we're gonna do a juice fast.
Don't
we're gonna juice for one. Pause.
Do I need to buy a portable toilet?
Pause. We're gonna
Liquid diet.
a liquid diet
Just say liquid
of fruit and vegetables. Because I was trying to figure out the way to say it to make it not sound gay. Because I'm about trying to be conscious of that. We're gonna do it for 7 days. I'm gonna start with Trump on Sunday. I'm literally going to get my stuff tomorrow. I'm going to start
You
in
gotta
the
send
morning.
me a list of what to get.
I'm going to send you the whole diet.
Okay.
And we're going to do it. If anybody wants to join us, hit me on my social media, and we're going to take before and after pictures. Well, for our own selves.
Yeah.
Take our own selves, weigh ourselves, our own selves, the whole nine.
Okay.
And I'm going to try to go, because I'm going to Cancun in July.
And I'm going on a cruise in July. So yeah, this is perfect. Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be perfect to get. And if the weight start dropping off, you see the weight start dropping off.
I'ma keep
Probably
going.
right. You can see it exactly.
going,
That's
yeah.
what I'm saying. So, we're gonna do that. Anybody interested, Frankie? You're gonna have to hit me, bro. I ain't heard from you in a minute. You still got my number. Hit my line. See y'all in 7 days.
Yes, sir.
If you follow Dudes Talk Shit, which you should follow Dudes Talk Shit, go to the Rip Radio Network page on YouTube.
Yep.
Subscribe. We're going to have it there Sunday.
Right.
And then we're going to do the 7 days fast. This is your boy TJ, the Chicago Kid, with my sidekick Trump today off camera. And I'll see y'all at 7. Deuces.